Today, I'm here to discuss with you Israel's foreign policy and its foreign minister Avigdor Lieberman and the perception of Israel outside the state. Today, we have a foreign minister in Israel who is a leader of a political party who's currently being investigated for corruption, for illegal activities within the state of Israel. For us to allow a foreign minister, the face of Israel to the world, as someone who is being investigated for corruption, is not to the benefit, I think, of the Israeli state. When you have nations that refuse to meet with the minister, when you have the minister acting within a manner that is not befitting of a diplomat, of a leader of a political party, when words being said by foreign nations are simple, they cannot work with such a hostile agent. Since Avigdor Lieberman became foreign minister, Israel has moved to isolation. It has not been able to accomplish its goal as a state. Zionism has been put on hold. It has become isolated by pretty much the entire world. They have pushed Israel towards an extreme that the majority of the people don't feel comfortable with. Now, I know for a fact that if Israel was not in a minority government situation, Mr. Lieberman would not be the Minister of Foreign Affairs anymore. He would have already resigned. But the Prime Minister is afraid that if the Foreign Minister is forced to resign, the political party that he supports will withdraw from the coalition and thus cripple the government and cause another election. So Netanyahu knows that he cannot win another election. So today we must look at Israel and find a way to change from the inside. Israel must, at this point in time, let justice play its role in democracy. We must stop silencing the media. We must stop silencing the people. We must end this illegal blackout and allow for peace to finally come to the land. You can't have peace in Israel when your face to the world is war. When you have a foreign minister who has made statements that would have brought any nation to the brink of war. Today in Turkey, we saw a nation that can't work with the foreign minister. So it's not only the foreign minister who I think has failed at this, it's the foreign ministry. You know, we have throughout the world a diaspora that is large and great. And for a foreign ministry to be run in this manner, where people are finding it difficult to come to Israel, then there's a problem there. When people are being blocked from entering the Promised Land, there is a problem there. For Israel to fix itself, it must first fix its foreign ministry. It must first fix its public image to the world. It must create a complete new shift in the dynamic of politics in Israel and finally stop these decades-old feuds about nothing. We must unite the political parties in Israel. Kadima and Labour must unite and become one party. There is no reason, based on policies, why Labour and Kadima cannot join to form a new party, which I believe should be called the New Liberal Party of Israel. If we do that, we can unite Israel in a way it's never been united before. We can unite Israel based on policy, based on ideas, based on creating a stronger nation for every citizen, no matter who you are, no matter what color of your skin, no matter what type of minority you fall in, we all feel like we are one majority of people, united behind a vision given to us by our fathers, by our Bible. We must today look at how are we going to accomplish the goal of Israel. How do we accomplish creating Zion? You can't create Zion when you're isolated from the world. You can't be the leader of the world when the whole world is opposed to you. So for Israel to lead the world, it must become friends with the world again. It must reach its hand out and accept peace. For you can't reach your hand out with a sword and expect the reply to be just as nice. Sword usually means you're fighting another sword. If you put your hand out, you'll receive a hand. Anyways, I believe that today in Israel we can finally move forward and create something new for the people, create something exciting, create something that shall change existence for all eternity, and that is the power of this one campaign. So I hope today that this message will get to the places it needs to go so we as a people can finally rise.